morning, y'all, y buenos dias. So we are at week 16 of the pregnancy update. If you guys want to hear what's going on and how I'm feeling, then keep on watching. So we are at week 16, which means we have made it to my favorite baby fruit comparison, which is an avocado. Yay! Baby's the size of an avocado. I've been waiting for this like the entire time. That was like one of the first things I did was I went through the app and I was like, when is it avocado? When is it avocado? So super excited about this week. So baby is 4.61 inches and around 3.6 ounces. My weight is now up to 107.5, and like I said, this always fluctuates, and the only thing that I'm really concerned about is just gradual growth. Not too particular on the number or anything like that. As a vegan and as a very small framed person, that was my huge concern when I got pregnant for Luna. Everything else I was pretty comfortable with. It was just the fact I was like, I really hope that I'll be able to gain as much weight as I need to have a healthy baby. And so I was super concerned about, you know, how much I was eating and if I was going to be able to have like an appropriately weighed baby as a vegan and as a small person. Like it's always been, I've always been super small framed and like really skinny my whole life. And so I was really scared that I wasn't going to be able to gain the appropriate weight in the right amount of time. But with Luna, it just happened naturally and I was really grateful for it, and I feel like this is kind of the same path that I'm on the second time around. My mood has been super chill. We haven't really been up to too much as of late, so just been relaxing and hanging out and just finding tons of new books to read. So it's been just really chill. I have been craving tons of soups lately, and I think that's just because it's been really cold. So I've been doing like tomato soup and potato soup and bean soup and just kind of interchanging all of those throughout the week. So as far as aches this week, I have been getting these like random like electrical feelings in my vagina, which for any first time moms out there, it is normal. Don't freak out too much. But I remember they happened with Luna and I was like, what is going on? I freaked out and I called my midwife. I was like, I don't know what's going on. And she was like, no, it's totally normal. So yeah, that's been happening. And the first time it happened, I was like sitting on the couch or whatever and I was just like, what is happening? And then I remembered that like it had happened last time, so I didn't freak out as much this time as I did the first time around. So for symptoms, I have been peeing a lot like usual, and a super bummer symptom is that I've been getting more and more headaches. They aren't painful and they aren't gonna like stop me from doing anything. They're just like kind of irritating and like super small and like just like eh. But they usually go away after like maybe like in half an hour or an hour. I just try my hardest to drink a lot of water. I had been kind of slipping, not even gonna lie, on drinking like a ridiculous amount of water all day. And I think it's just because it's been so cold, like we're never outside, so I never like feel the need to drink water, but I'm back on it, getting serious about it again, because staying hydrated is super important, just like in general for anyone, but even more so if you are a pregnant mama. So sleep has been awesome. Luna has been doing a great job of sleeping through the night. It's just that sometimes she's still been getting a little bit in the habit of waking up at like 3, and she kind of fusses a little bit, but she goes back to sleep. And then she has been waking up at like 5:30 every day, and I don't know like what it is. I talked to my best friend Lindsay about it, and it's basically like right after her second birthday, like her mood kind of shifted and her like demeanor kind of shifted, and she like never ever did this before, but now like she wakes up at like 5:30 and is like uvas, like she's asking for grapes or asking for oatmeal or granola or whatever, and we'll get up and we'll give her grapes and she's like, nah. And I'm like, what do you mean nah? Like, no, eat your grapes. You just woke me up and made me get up and fix you grapes or fix you oatmeal or fix you granola or whatever it is that she wants. So I really don't want it becoming a habit of her just doing that, because she just wants us to get up with her, and like that's all it is. It's not, she doesn't want grapes and she doesn't want whatever it is that she's asking for. She just wants us to be up and awake and whatever. So that's been like kind of irritating, not gonna lie, because I don't really know what to do about it. Like, to be honest, like I don't really know how to handle that. As far as like, I don't want to tell her like, no, you can't have grapes, because like, what if she really does want grapes? And then I'm just telling her she can't eat something, which I don't want to do that. But at the same time, it's like, I know you don't want grapes. So I'm dealing with that, y'all. So we had just got back from Louisiana. We were there since Wednesday and we got back Sunday, and it was awesome. We got to hang out with all of our friends and family, and then Luna's birthday party was on Saturday, and it was a total blast. All of my cousins came over from Houston, and they helped us decorate. They were there with us like the entire time. And so shout out to Kiara, Marjorie, Ashleni, and Leon for hooking it up and like making the party look super cute. Leon with his height and all that, he helped us out a lot, hanging stuff. And yeah, it was just a total blast having everyone there, and it was just so chill and just a super cute little vegan party. I'll try to put pictures if I can of the party. Her birthday party was a vegan farm sanctuary theme, so it's like a farm themed but vegan style, and we had like little pet adoption thing for stuffed animals that we had found and stuff like that. So it was really cute, and we had such a blast. And then once everyone left, all of my cousins stayed and we played loteria, and it was just so much fun. So being that that happened, when we got back, I kind of got into a little bit of a bummer mood just because of the huge drastic change. It was like a polar opposite. You know, being over there, I was like not wearing shoes and like wearing shorts and a short sleeve shirt because it was warm, and hanging out with my family and friends and everyone that I know, and like, you know, it's just awesome. And then I come back home and, you know, there's nobody here, and it was really cold, and it was just kind of like, it was almost like movie-like dramatic of like, woo, like party and everybody here and everyone you love is hanging out and having such a great time, and then you come back home and there's nothing. So I was kind of dealing with that, and it's really hard to be away from family and away from my friends, because not only do I love them, obviously, but I'm like a really social person, and I love hanging out with people, and I love talking to people. And so to be so far away from them is super hard every single day. And, you know, I'm in group messages with all my cousins, and we talk every single day, and I FaceTime my mom like 3 hours out of the day, and message and call my friends like every day just to be close with them. But it's hard. It's not the same thing, you know. It's not the same thing as having somebody over and, you know, comiendo un plato de comida together and stuff like that. Like, it's hard not being with those people. I'm getting emotional. I'm just thinking about it. But I obviously am just really appreciative of what we have here, and, you know, Mowgli has so much room to roam and stuff like that. And so I think that the temperature has really gotten to me. Hopefully this next week is a little bit warmer than this week. This week was terrible, y'all. It's just been so cold. It's kind of unreal how cold it's been. And as someone who has never ever had to deal with this kind of cold, it's unsettling, and like I don't really know what to do with myself, because back home it gets cold and then it gets not cold like 3 days afterwards or 2 days afterwards. And so being so far away from everyone, and then also just being so far away from people in general, like not even friends and family, just people in general, and then it's cold. So it's been a combination of a couple of things, but I'll be a trooper. I'll deal with it. And now for the bump. So that is it for today's video. As always, if you guys have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Tlazocamahti for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later.